energy, especially from the start tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, energy was hit and miss. I thought, concentration went along with the energy. We did enough to give ourselves a cushion and survive a scary fourth quarter. But yeah, long road trip. We got the split. Keep ourselves alive and in the hunt for where we're trying to go.
What did you see happen in that scary fourth quarter?
I mean, they just, we kind of switched off. So we got open looks. We didn't make them. You can just see the lack of focus was not right there. Then they just basically ran the ball at us in transition. They weren't even running the offense. It was just whoever got the ball was going all the way to the rim. And then, we fouled a lot too.
Earlier in the game, put up 80 in the first half.
Yeah.
In terms of just offensive halves, is that one of the best you got all season?
Yeah, I mean, yes, we knew that we could get stuff in transition on them. We knew we were going to be able to generate pretty much everything and anything we wanted, And, we did a really good job. We had 19 assists at halftime, so, yeah.
When you have the Towns, Edwards, Russell trio, why is that such a cohesive fit? How do they complement each other, that trio, where they all can score in their own right?
Well, they all have individualized skill set. Obviously, Cat, being a big, he's super skilled, plays like a small, can do everything. D'Lo's passing and playmaking and shooting. Obviously, and Ant, has the ability to play, get us ISO buckets and get to the hoop. So, I think there's enough. That's one of the things we figured out earlier in the season, is that there's enough room for all those guys to be able to play their game out there.
Is there a very skill set part of that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think so.
You talk a lot about how the bench has played well this season.
Yeah.
How much do you think of that is correlated with Jordan's play and what he's been able to do?
Yeah, no, he's been incredible. I mean, I should have played him more. I made a mistake not starting the fourth with him. I thought I was trying to get ahead of the game, but it didn't pay off for us. He deserved to play way more than 13 minutes. He's been one of our best players, period, no matter where he is.
There are days, where he's maybe doesn't really show up in the box score. Today, I think he had, 9 points or something like that. But other days, and you come and say after the game that he was one of the best players of the night. What does he do, even when he's not putting up numbers that enables everybody around, maybe that he plays so well without even putting up numbers?
Yeah, I mean, he plays with such great energy, just overall, he's always high energy. The pace picks up. He gets to the paint. He moves the ball early, and now he's making shots too. And defensively, he'll guard anybody. He gets his hands on balls. He fights. They've tried to post him up in the last few games on this road trip. He's stolen the passes, so he's done a lot of. He just competes, man. I just love guys who compete all the time.
How has he improved defensively since you first saw him?
He's always been really, really good. He does a great job of navigating screens, getting over, under, through, reading the situation really well. He's really good in transition. I think he's probably done a better job of just understanding the tendencies of the guys that he's being matched up against. A lot of times we give him give him some high level matchups out there.
Just scouting report, paying attention, or does he look at stuff?
Yes, very smart player. Always studying the game, knows the scouting report, knows exactly what we're trying to do. So.
I know, I was just going to say the other night, you talked with Denver, the points off of turnovers. You'd like to see more tonight with 39 points off of 24 forced turnovers.
Yeah.
Is that kind of closer to your satisfaction?
Well, that's great. If I get that every night, we'd be really happy. But, we scored it really well, overall. At one point we were shooting near 70%. So even though they weren't necessarily all runouts, there was a lot of, baskets after turnovers, even if they were in the half court. So, it's a little bit of a kind of sometimes a misleading stat. But
we're going to Zoom. John, go ahead.
Hey, Chris, with Jordan, his shooting, do you see it as, is this a hot streak he's on, or has he put in the work that has, getting him to get to a better spot with that just overall? Or
he puts the work in for sure. Everybody ends up, shooting their average, and then, if they put the work in, they can shoot better. But he's just shooting with so much confidence. the ball is like finding him in the rhythm and the right spots too, and he's very shot ready. So yeah.
And then just with Jo, Chris, I mean, it seemed like maybe last night of a road trip, and if the energy is down somewhere else, he gave it to you all night, didn't he? Just like coming off the bench and doing whatever he had to do, giving up his body.
Yeah, sure did. He was great. He's been great for us all year. He's been such a mature leader for our team. He's not played for a bunch of games, stays ready, stays positive, stays in his teammates' ears. So I was really glad that we were able to get him some minutes out here and played, really played well.